Got it, faced with Kabahachi 1 ** section 1. The Cowboy's Grief and the Broken Girl **, written in ** Western style **, beginning ** in the middle of action **, immersive, no explanations outside the moment, and capped around ** 1,000 words **. I'll craft it exactly like that. Raw, scene-driven, cinematic. Here's the draft. # section 1. The Cowboy's Grief and the Broken Girl. The wind shoved hard against the barn doors, rattling them like bones in a box. Cole Dawson pressed his palm flat against the wood to keep it shut, shoulders tight, hat brim dripping with rain. The storm had rolled fast across the prairie, thunder chasing him down before he could bring the horses inside. "Easy, boys," he muttered, voice ground low, barely carrying over the wind. The gelding inside snorted, hooves clanging against the planks. A sound cut through the storm, thin, broken, not the wind, not the cattle. A cry. Cole froze, water dripping from his jawline, eyes narrowing into the dark. Another cry, softer this time, like a throat running out of strength. He stepped out into the rain. Lightning split the sky, and in the white flash he saw her, collapsed near the fence line, dress clinging mud dark, hair plastered to her face. Cole's boots pounded the earth before he'd even thought. He dropped to his knees beside her, rain soaking through his shirt. She was breathing, ragged, shallow. Her wrists bore angry bruises, skin raw where ropes had cut. "Hell!" he hissed under his breath. He pressed 2 fingers to her throat, pulse faint. She stirred at his touch, a weak flinch, like even that hurt. "Don't," she rasped, voice cracked and dry. "I ain't here to hurt you." The words came out rough, but he softened them as best he could. "Can you stand?" Her head moved in a shake, rain running down her cheek so it looked like she was crying even when she wasn't. Cole slid an arm beneath her shoulders, the other under her knees. She was too light, bone sharp beneath soaked cloth, body trembling like a cornered colt. She tried to twist away, weak fists pressing against his chest, but he held steady. "Easy," he murmured, pushing to his feet with her weight against him. "You're safe now." Her breath hitched, but she went still, too far gone to fight. Cole carried her through the storm, boots squelching in the mud, back to the cabin's porch. He shouldered the door open and stepped into the dim lamplight. The fire in the hearth had burned low, but warmth wrapped the room compared to the night outside. He laid her gently on the old leather sofa, steam rising from their clothes as the heat met rain. She curled in on herself the moment he set her down, arms tight around her middle. Eyes flicked up at him, wide, wild, mistrusting. Cole crouched beside her, every movement slow, like approaching a spooked horse. "You're hurt," he said, nodding to her wrists. "Let me fix that." Her lips parted, but no words came. She only pulled tighter into herself. Cole stood, grabbed a blanket from the rocker, and draped it over her shoulders. She flinched at first touch, then still beneath the weight. He fetched water, a clean rag, the tin box of salve. When he returned, she hadn't moved, just stared into the fire like she wanted to disappear inside it. He set the bowl down, wet the cloth, and sat again. "This'll sting," he said, reaching slow for her hand. She pulled back, whispered sharp, "Don't touch me." Cole's jaw tightened, but he kept his voice low. "I won't if you don't let me, but you'll bleed worse if it stays." For a long moment, she didn't breathe. Then, with a tremor, she offered her wrist, hesitant, like giving him a weapon. Cole worked careful, cloth dabbing blood and dirt from broken skin. Her face never shifted from the fire, but every twitch of muscle told him she felt each pass. He smeared salve across the raw lines, then wrapped them in strips of linen. "Done," he said finally, setting the hand back gently in her lap. Silence pressed between them, filled only by the storm outside and the spit of wood in the hearth. Her eyes slid to him then, gray in the flicker, sharp as flint but dulled by exhaustion. "Why'd you bring me here?" Cole leaned back on his heels, gaze steady. "Because you were din out there." She studied him like she didn't believe, like she was waiting for the catch. But nothing more came from him. Her lashes lowered, shoulders sagging beneath the blanket. A shiver ran through her, not from Cole but from the inside. Cole stood, peeled off his soaked shirt, tossed it over a chair. He busied himself stoking the fire, setting coffee on the stove. Anything to keep his hands working, his mind off the hollow ache that always came when the cabin grew too quiet. Behind him, her voice came again, soft, almost swallowed by the crackle of flame. "I don't know your name." "Cole." She nodded faintly, eyes already sliding shut. Cole stared at her a long moment, at the stranger who dropped from the storm onto his porch, broken and bruised. He should have felt burdened. Instead, all he felt was a silence in his chest shift, just a little, like something had stirred that hadn't in years. Asterisk, asterisk, backslash, word count backslash tilde 1020, asterisk, asterisk. Would you like me to push this scene further with asterisk, asterisk dialogue and inattention asterisk, asterisk to hit the full backslash tilde 2,000 words of section 1, or keep it tight like this and then expand section 2 later? Perfect face with cowboy hat, thanks for being clear. Now we'll dive into asterisk, asterisk section 2, healing under the ranch sky asterisk, asterisk. Again, asterisk, asterisk western style, mid-action opening. No outside explanation asterisk, asterisk. Fully scene driven and capped at asterisk, asterisk backslash tilde 1,000 words asterisk, asterisk. Here's the draft. Hash section 2, healing under the ranch sky. The mare bucked hard, dust flying, rope burning through Emily's palms. Hold her steady. Cole barked from the fence, his boots crunching against the corral dirt. Emily's jaw clenched, arms trembling as the rope jerked her forward. The horse reared, hooves flashing white against the sun. For a breath, it felt like she'd be dragged face first into the ground. "Let go if you can't keep it." Cole's voice cut sharp. "I can." She snapped, teeth bayed, heels digging into the earth. The rope tore against her skin, raw from days of learning, but she refused to drop it. The mare's fight broke suddenly into a snort and stamp, muscles quivering. Emily's grip held. Silence fell, broken only by her ragged breath. Cole climbed over the rail, slow, steady, approaching the horse's flank. His hand brushed the animal's neck, murmured words low as a hum. The mare stilled under his touch. Emily's arms gave out. She sagged to her knees, rope slipping from her fingers. Dust stuck to the sweat on her face, strands of hair plastered across her eyes. Cole crouched in front of her, pulling the rope from her limp hands. "You'll tear yourself apart pushing like that." "I'm not weak." The words came quick, fierce, though her chest heaved with each breath. "I didn't say weak." His gaze held hers, steady, unreadable. "But you can't fight every damn thing like it means life or death." Her lips pressed tight. The fire in her eyes wavered, but she turned her head away, watching the mare settle near the fence. Cole stood, offered her a hand. She hesitated, then took it. His grip pulled her back to her feet, stronger than it looked, but careful too. They walked side by side out of the corral. The prairie stretched wide, horizon burning gold with late sun. "You're learning faster than most," Cole said at last. Emily glanced at him, surprise flickering across her face. That sounded like a compliment. He gave a short grunt, almost a laugh. "Don't get used to it." Her mouth curved, the ghost of a smile, and for the first time her shoulders eased. That night, the fire snapped high in the hearth. Emily sat cross-legged on the rug, brushing dirt from her skate, hands bandaged fresh. Cole leaned back in his chair, coffee mug half empty, eyes on her without meaning to. "You watch me like I'm gonna break something," she said suddenly, not looking up. He shifted in the chair, mug tightening in his grip. "Just marking sure you don't." "I already broke," she whispered. Her hands froze in her lap, knuckles white. "Long before I came here." Cole's throat tightened. The fire's glow painted the hollow in her cheeks, the scars along her wrists. He set the mug down, leaned forward. "You're here now." His voice came low, steady, the way he talked to spook cattle. "That counts." Her eyes lifted, raw and searching, as if testing the truth in him. For a long moment, neither moved. Then the storm outside broke silence, the wind slamming against shutters, rain pelting the roof like gravel. The lamp flickered, shadows crawling the walls. Emily flinched at the thunder, arms wrapping around herself. Cole rose, crossed the window, shoved it closed against the gale. When he turned, she was curled small on the rug, eyes wide, chest rising too fast. He crouched beside her. Emily. She shook her head, fists pressed tight to her ears. Without thinking, Cole took her hands, pulled them down. Her breath hitched, but she didn't fight. His voice dropped softer than he knew it could go. Ain't nothing out there can touch you. Not here. Her trembling eased, little by little, until the only sound was rain. She blinked up at him, eyes shining wet in the lamplight. I don't know how to trust this, she said, word breaking in the middle. Then don't. His jaw worked. Just trust me. The space between them closed without thought, her forehead pressing against his chest. Cole's breath caught, arms hovering before he let them settle around her. She was shaking still, but not from fear. For a moment, the cabin held only the rhythm of a breath, the storm outside fading to nothing. Cole shut his eyes, and for the first time in years, the emptiness inside him shifted into something alive. Morning broke clear, sky washed fresh after the storm. Emily stood on the porch, watching light spill across the prairie. Her face carried the faintest calm, as if the night had scraped away a layer of weight. Cole stepped out beside her, hat tipped low, silence stretching between them. She spoke first, voice soft but steady. Thank you. He didn't ask what for. He just nodded, eyes on the horizon, the ache in his chest replaced with something he hadn't felt in too damn long. Hope. Asterisk, asterisk, backslash, word count, backslash, tilde 1020. Asterisk, asterisk. Would you like me to asterisk, asterisk, expand this section too closer to 2,000 words, asterisk, asterisk, with more Ron Schleif training, dialogue, and a slow burn emotional build? Or should I keep both sections tight at backslash tilde 1,000 words each, so the story flows sharper?